Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you joining for the first time, my name is Ali, and I'm a doctor turned entrepreneur and author. I'm passionate about helping people live more fulfilling and productive lives. In my book, Feel Good Productivity, I dive deep into strategies to achieve just that, and this video series complements those ideas. This is the second video in our three-part series on mastering your time outside of the typical 9 to 5. Last time, we explored powerful mindset shifts that can transform your relationship with time, setting the stage for practical action. Today, we're going to delve into 5 common time traps that might be stealing your precious hours without you even realizing it. These aren't your usual suspects like procrastination or poor planning. We're going deeper, looking at habits we often overlook. The goal is to help you identify these hidden time sinks and reclaim those lost hours for things you truly value. Ready to unlock more time and live a life you love? Let's dive in. Let's talk about social media. It's designed to be addictive, and it's easy to get sucked into the endless scroll, losing track of time without even realizing it. Think about it. How often do you pick up your phone just to check something and end up spending way longer than intended, mindlessly scrolling through feeds? One of the biggest game changers for me was turning off all social media notifications. This one simple step significantly reduced the urge to constantly check my phone. Another strategy I found helpful is setting specific time blocks for social media use. Instead of letting it bleed into every spare moment, I allocate dedicated slots in my day, just like I would for any other important task. This intentional approach helps me stay present and engaged in what I'm doing instead of constantly getting pulled away by notifications. It's about reclaiming control over your time and attention, making conscious choices about how you engage with social media. Staying informed is important, but the 24/7 news cycle can easily become a black hole for your time. It's easy to get caught up in the constant barrage of headlines, feeling compelled to stay updated on every breaking story. But ask yourself, how much of this information is truly essential for your life or work? Instead of passively consuming whatever the news cycle throws at you, try being more intentional about your news intake. Choose specific times to check the news, maybe once or twice a day, and select sources you trust. Focus on news that's relevant to your interest or work, and avoid getting sucked into the sensationalism and clickbait that often dominate headlines. Remember, your time is precious. Invest it wisely in information that truly matters to you, not in the endless churn of the news cycle. This one might sound radical, but bear with me. A few years ago, I decided to cut out TV almost entirely from my life. It was a bold move, but the results were incredible. I suddenly found myself with hours of extra time each week, time I could dedicate to things I truly cared about, like personal projects, learning new skills, and spending quality time with loved ones. Now, I'm not saying you need to ditch TV completely, but I encourage you to experiment with reducing your TV consumption, even for just a week. Track how much time you actually spend watching TV and see how it feels to reclaim those hours. You might be surprised by how much you can accomplish and how much more present you feel in your life. Remember, every hour spent passively watching TV is an hour you could be investing in something more meaningful. The choice is yours. Chores are a necessary part of life, but they can also be a major time suck. Think about the hours you spend each week on tasks like cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, and other household errands. While some chores are unavoidable, many can be outsourced or streamlined to free up significant time. Take a look at your weekly chores and consider which ones you could delegate or optimize. Could you afford a cleaning service once a month? Could you order groceries online and have them delivered? Even small changes like meal prepping on the weekends or using a robot vacuum can save you valuable time. Remember, your time is a valuable resource. Think about what your time is worth and whether it makes economic sense to outsource certain chores. Investing in time-saving solutions can free you up to focus on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. We often underestimate the power of small pockets of time. Those 5 minutes waiting for a meeting to start, the 10 minutes while the kettle boils, the 15 minutes on the train, they all add up. Instead of letting these moments slip away, we can use them strategically to make progress on our goals, or simply to recharge and refocus. Have a short list of tasks you can tackle in these spare moments. Maybe it's replying to a few emails, reading a few pages of a book, or simply taking a few deep breaths to clear your mind. The key is to be prepared to make the most of these small windows of opportunity. By being mindful of these small moments and using them effectively, you can accomplish a surprising amount without having to find large chunks of time. Remember, even small actions, repeated consistently, can lead to significant results over time. I hope these 5 strategies have given you a fresh perspective on how to reclaim your time and make the most of those precious hours outside of your 9 to 5. Remember, it's not about doing more. It's about making conscious choices about how you spend your time, aligning your actions with your values and goals. I encourage you to experiment with at least one of the strategies we discussed today and see how it impacts your life. Even small changes can make a big difference. In the next video, we'll delve into key skills that can further enhance your time management, empowering you to make the most of every minute. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share your experiences or any tips you have for managing time in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you.